Okay, I'm doing an update video today to talk about how my case study for ranking a video for local leads is progressing. This is my video here, and I'm trying to rank for emergency dentist in Christchurch, and primarily I'm trying to drive phone numbers to this number so that I can then either sell leads to a dentist or I can rent them this whole video and they can just get any leads that are generated for free. Now, as you can see, in YouTube for Christchurch Emergency Dentist, boom, number one, right here. And I'm getting the same thing, exactly the same search results for Emergency Dentist Christchurch. Now, I'm not in Christchurch, so I can't search for just the term emergency dentist and see what shows up for somebody in Christchurch. But, I've got my video at number one, funnily enough, the playlist. Yeah, well, here it is. The playlist is down here at number 5. But keep an eye on this video here. This video, which is at number 4, getting well and truly beaten out in YouTube. But when I go to Google, I am number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 behind this video on page 2. So after a couple of weeks of running Video Viper, I've had really good results for getting my video to rank in YouTube, but I'm not quite seeing what I want for Google. And if I go to Emergency Dentist in Christchurch, well, I disappear completely. Here's this video that we're beating in YouTube, but we can't beat it out for Google. Now, in terms of analytics, the video's been getting lots of views, and this is because Video Viper is pushing views to it from various different YouTube accounts from various different locations all around the world by people who are using Video Viper. So a lot of the views are coming from the US, no surprise there, because a lot of people have got VPNs or a lot of users are in the US. And it's getting views from both external, which basically means from Google, so it's searching in Google and watching the video. And it's also getting views from YouTube search. So I'll just click through this. Okay, so Viper has been running for about 3 weeks. So it started here on about the 2nd, and it started accumulating views, and it's pretty much just getting views for a Christchurch Emergency Dentist and Emergency Dentist Christchurch, which is how I've set up the various campaigns in Viper. So it hasn't even been running 3 weeks yet. I'm going to give it a little bit more time, and if it can't crack onto page 1 in Google within, I don't know, maybe another week, so I'll give it 4 weeks total of running just Viper. I've got another trick that I can do using basically the same sort of, well, I'll say suite of tools from the same family of services, and I will include that in the case study, because ultimately I need this video to be on page 1 of Google so that people will be seeing the phone number and ringing the phone number. If it's on page 2, it's just going to be getting nothing. Because in terms of search volume, this keyword tool is telling me there's about 258 searches per month for Emergency Dentist Christchurch. Now, I'd be hoping to pick up some of those searches as phone calls. So, wouldn't it be nice if I'm on page 1 and I could pick up 20 to 50 phone calls from there? That'll be gaining whoever's renting my video a lot of business. The CPC is about $4.81. Now that is per click, so it's not per actual phone call that the dentist will be receiving. It's per person clicking. So somebody might actually click on their advert 5 times and never actually call the dentist to make an appointment. And I've paid $20 to $25 for that person clicking. So if I was to rent my video to them for $100 per month, that's the equivalent of 20 to 25 people clicking on an advert. Now for Christchurch Emergency Dentist, not as much information, but you can see about 320 searches. It's the same cost. So there potentially is about 500 searches per month for an emergency dentist in Christchurch. And as I said, if I could pick up 50 phone calls off that, that could be a lot of business that's coming to a dentist which currently is not on page one. So I think there's good business. This is a good business model if I can get the video onto page one and start driving phone calls. So subscribe to the channel so you can get alerts for when I do future updates on this case study, and you also get updates for whenever I do anything else on some of my other case studies. Come back in about another week and there will be another update on this to say whether I've managed to crack page one, improve the rankings on Google, or whether I'm going to be reverting to using this other technique, this other service, to try and drive some more results in Google.